So here we are, everybody. The second to last episode of Falcon and the Winter Soldier. And with a pretty badass intro, as well as a heavy emphasis on story and some deep plot points. How will this measure up to the previous Marvel entries? Let's talk about it.
I'm on that real shit. Drew be on that real shit. I'm on that real shit. Drew be on that real shit. I'm on that real shit. Who be on that real shit? I'm on that real shit. Who be on that real shit? I'm on that real shit. Drew be on that real shit. I'm on that real shit. Drew be on that real shit. I'm on that real shit. Who be on that real shit? I'm on that real shit. Real talk.
What's good, everyone? It's your boy Token Drew. And today we are talking about episode 5 of Falcon and the Winter Soldier, entitled The Truth. And before we get into it, first things first, I gotta throw out my weekly spoiler warning because we're just go straight in. And also, if you're new here, make sure that you guys like, share, and subscribe. You know what to do. It's YouTube, been around for over 10 years. So this episode picks up directly after the end of the last episode. The repercussions of John Walker killing that homeboy, Dimitri, or whatever his name was. I forget, doesn't matter. He's dead now. Sam and Bucky pursue him into this warehouse. And this has a very badass fight scene that gives me a lot of reminiscence of when Captain America and Bucky fought Iron Man, except on this front, it is Bucky and Falcon versus John Walker. And John Walker puts up a really good fight now that he has this super soldier serum in him. And the fight goes on for a decent amount of time, but eventually our heroes win, of course, and they get the shield back. I really like how the choreography of that fight, the way that Sam uses his wings in very unique ways to battle. And this is really giving him a whole lot of time to shine, so I really appreciate that. However, this was really the only action part of the episode. I mean, you have a training montage way later, but this was pretty much what you got right here in the intro. Not saying it's a bad episode, it's still a really good episode, but it's kind of intriguing. That's where your action is right here at the beginning. So fast forwarding a bit, we have a really interesting scene where Bucky tracks Zemo down to his memorial, well, to the Sokovia Memorial. And Bucky gives the impression that he's going to kill Zemo, but in reality, he just hands him over to the Dora Milaje for him to go to the raft. Now, the raft is ran by Thaddeus Thunderbolt Ross, who he makes up the, what do they call it? The Thunderbolts, I believe. That's his own group of Avenger-like characters, except they're all bad guys with Zemo leading the group. So this might be leading to that over there. We see John getting court-martialed. And the judge is saying that he's lucky he's not thrown in jail over this. Now, John does have some very good points when he argues back, saying, you know, you guys made me. I did what you guys trained me to do, and yet you were punishing me for this. But it doesn't sway them. They want him to turn in the shield and no longer be Captain America. So I'm glad that it showed him get his comeuppance. When he's sitting outside the courtroom lamenting what happens, this woman walks up to him. And it turns out to be the surprise cameo by Julie Louis-Dreyfus from Seinfeld. She's playing Contessa, really long name, but pretty much Madam Hydra. And I just really hope that she was not the damn special cameo that they were hinting at, because seriously, I swear to God, you know, I'm just not going to get my hopes up anymore for these Marvel shows if they keep on trolling us. We learned our lesson from WandaVision for getting too hyped and theorizing too much. That's why I haven't been doing any theories about this. Not to mention I really don't read this shit in the comics to give a less about Falcon, Bucky, Captain America, the whole lot of them, you know, earthbound heroes don't even have no real ass powers. Oh, look at me, I got a metal arm and I can fly and throw a goddamn frisbee. Idiots. It's embarrassing.
Fucking embarrassing.
But that being said, I really hope that that's not the big cameo, because seriously, get the out of here. But she shows up and pretty much says, I can help you get your shield back. You're very valuable to us. I know you took your serum. I know you took the serum, and just give me a call or we'll contact you when we're ready or when we need you. Some shit like that. I can't remember, but you know, it sets up some cool shit. But at the end of the day, I don't really see it going further than that, because there's next episode and that's it. You know, then we move on to Loki. Unless they're going to do a second season of this, which honestly I highly doubt. Sam and Isaac have a really, really deep scene where Isaac goes into his backstory about how he was experimented on and how he was in prison for 30 years because he was the only person that the super soldier serum worked for. And he got in trouble for going back and saving all the POWs when the rest of the military was like, F him, we can't do anything for him. And I was surprised how deep and how woke Disney was getting in this conversation, honestly. Or, you know, Disney allowing on their platform. I mean, it's crazy enough seeing people get shot up and shit like that, but, you know, this is wild. This is wild. Isaac says a really impactful line where he says, no self-respecting black man would ever want to be Captain America. And, like, you know, that's how a lot of black folks feel about a black person becoming a police officer or working for the military for this country. You know, it's just crazy seeing how deep and how real this show is getting. Sam calls his sister to go home and they go to fix the boat, and Bucky shows up and there's like a fucking montage, you know what I'm saying, of them fixing this boat up and doing all this shit for it. And then eventually we get to the montage of Sam training with the shield. It's pretty dope seeing him train. And his sister's kids keep on calling him shit like Uncle Sam and stuff like that, you know, trying just to get us ready for what he's about to become. Because in the comics, he becomes Captain America. So that's literally what they're going for in this. And there's a lot of great dialogue, great discussions in this episode. And it was really well written. The pacing was really good, even though, like I said, the only action you get is in the beginning. You do find out that Sharon hired Batroc in the first episode to capture that military official. I still don't think she's a power broker, but, you know, she's definitely playing multiple sides in this conflict, which I guess is what you got to do to stay alive in this type of shit. You know, I really do appreciate how Sam and Bucky are growing closer throughout this season, and you really see it in this episode. So I feel like the next episode will be Sam becoming Captain America, like I said. I think Bucky, I don't know what Bucky's going to do. Honestly. I mean, it's not like these guys are going to die, so there's no real risk. You know what I'm saying? But overall, I like this episode. It was a really good story, light on the action, but it felt like a really well-written filler episode. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, you see Carly and the Flag Smashers, somehow they made it to America, even though they're highly wanted terrorists, so that's interesting. But Batroc's working with them, so he's probably going to be in the next episode as well. So looking forward to it. So I'm going to go ahead and give this episode an A-. Definitely the best one in the series so far. Look forward to seeing what comes next. Next review I'm going to have coming out probably before episode 6 review is going to be the Mortal Kombat review. I meant to review the different movies leading up to this, but you know what? Shit happens. Life goes on. I've been drawing again. If you caught my live stream, I'm sitting here drawing a lot, so, you know, it is what it is. There's going to be a 7-week break between this and Loki, so that's actually pretty good because I was planning on taking a break so I can draw some more pictures and focus on my live stream. So that all works out. But anyway, that's far into the future. So until then, I'm your boy Token Drew. Live up, smoke out, game on. I'm out this bitch. Thanks for watching. And make sure to download my album, LuSoGo Collector's Edition. Peace.
It's my real last here to piss you off. Everybody in the hood is slanging pounds. Who the hell is buying? Where the fuck the business? Honey, you may think you the baddest broad, but you just a story. Yo, nigga, I hear that dope when you make out the fire ganj. In the end, it's all just weed. Shorty, you make it, the bomb is head, but you ain't the first one to give it to me. I ain't a drug dealer, but I still got the water cash. Not trying to brag, just stating the fact. Spend what I want, and I make it all back in a matter of days. I still get paid. Bitch, don't like my game, I still get laid. And I don't give a damn if you like my shade. I'm DJ Shades, I still get played. I'm on that real shit. Drew be on that real shit. I'm on that real shit. Drew be on that real shit. I'm on that real shit. Who be on that real shit? I'm on that real shit. Who be on that real shit? I'm on that real shit. Drew be on that real shit. I'm on that real shit. Drew be on that real shit. I'm on that real shit. Who be on that real shit? I'm on that real shit. Real.